Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Amanda. Some people call me AJ. I'm a Canadian, I am a bodybuilder, and I am an online coach.
Number 205, Amanda.
Welcome to a reverse day in the life, day of eating vlog. We're going to sit down at the end of this video. We're going to talk a little bit about show day, go over some of my thoughts because that has been an absolute emotional roller coaster for me. We're going to save that for later though, and we're going to get started by taking you guys through all of my meals that are going along with my reverse. 9 days post show, and we have had a little food increase. Show day weight for reference was 130 to 131. I'm still sitting somewhere between 129.8 and 130.7. This is such a great thing because doing literally 20% of the amount of cardio. Cardio at the end of prep was 2 times a day for 50 minutes, 7 days a week, and right now it is 5 times a week for 25 minutes. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys how we are reversing. Things have been going really great for us, 100% on plan. I haven't done anything off my plan, and last year I really struggled when we started increasing food to feel psychologically safe increasing food. This year we are powering through that, eating the meals that are on the plan, and we are doing it happily. I'm gonna throw together my first meal right now. We will click back up together and I will show you. This meal is ready. Let's break it down. This is 40 grams of oats mixed with 50 grams of egg whites. Pop this in a blender with a little bit of baking powder as well as some cinnamon. And I just cooked it on the pan, medium heat. This is a pancake. My favorite food in the entire world, obviously next to fruit. Breakfast foods and pancakes still have yet to had any kind of post-show breakfast pancake. So this is my solution to that. Next up, I've got 125 grams of extra lean ground beef, 100 grams of egg whites, and 80 grams of spinach. Obviously, because we are post-show, that means we can use sauces again. I'm going to show you guys which sauces I'm currently into for this meal. The two that I'm really loving are first the Melinda's black truffle sauce. It says it's a hot sauce. It is not hot, I swear, or at least I don't find it hot. For me, it is just flavor, but I do like spice. So I've also been topping it with this cremini habanero hot sauce here. This sauce is definitely hot. I really like habanero. Habanero is spicy on your tongue, then doesn't overly linger, I don't know, but I enjoy it. You definitely can't see it. A little bit of hot sauce. Nice big squirt of Melinda's, and we eat. My coach did give me the option to do either animal protein or eggs as a part of this meal. Post-show, I still had some extra lean ground beef prep. Started eating this first meal with the extra lean ground beef. Decided I really liked it right now. This is what we're doing right now. That doesn't mean I'm not going to change what I'm doing, but I am enjoying the ground beef in the morning. We're just going to keep going with that punch. Oh, it is a little while later. I'm not eating my next meal yet, but I'm going to be eating my next meal super soon. Just getting my lunch bag and stuff together. I'm going to go meet my girl at her work. From there, we're going to drive off to the gym together. The gym that we go and train at is about 45 minutes away, so I like to save my pre-workout meal about to be driving there. I have like reasonable amounts of digestion time. I find that my metabolism is pretty quick, so if I eat too early, then by the time I get to the gym and I start training, I already feel dead. I'll be bringing along with me my peach EAAs to drink intra-workout. Already drank creatine this morning. That's checked off. I thought we could do a quick outfit training before we head off because I just got this new shirt from HD and I think it is so dope. Really nice high-end cotton material, and then it has this lettering, kind of like that foamy puffy feeling. The back is the same, subtle but sleek at the same time. Any reference, this is a 2XL. This is how it fits me. Anyways, if you ever want to shop anything HD, whether it's apparel, supplements, whatever, you can always use my discount code AJLifts. That'll save you some money. We have my favorite pair of black training shorts by Forever Fitness. Low-key wearing a child's training bra from Walmart. Post-prep chest just ain't quite cutting it. Anyways, that is going to be our fit for today. Oh, wait, stop. I'm not sure at what point I stopped showing y'all kicks of the day. Got high top Jordan 1s in this like cute mauve color. Honestly, probably one of my favorite pair of aesthetic shoes that are not just black and or white. Got my fanny pack, aka my wallet and my livelihood. I'm excited to show you guys next meal and to take you through glutes today. Pre-workout meal. Okay, 125 rice, 125 chicken, 60 avocado. Also have the new sauce in honey mustard and some ghost pepper hot sauce on it as well. Diaz, what's the pre-workout meal?
Hello, we have 80 grams of rice, 130 chicken, 30 avocado, sweet and heat mustard, a caramel chocolate chip rice cake, and 30 grams of banana.
Heard it here first. She's also reversing right now, so we're both going through our reverse meal plan. Pre-workout today, which I'll drink when we're a little bit closer to, is the PhD Black in lychee because that flavor is elite.
Twinsies!
Yeah, oh, she also has lychee today as her pre-workout. We're gonna go hit some glutes. How was your workout?
It was good. How was yours?
It was decent. I feel like I haven't yet had a really great workout. They're not bad, but just kind of waiting for them to be like really good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, show us your post-workout.
Oh, when the fuck did you put that?
The second I got in the car.
My post-workout is a little different today. She's overnight oats.
Need extra fiber? What's going on?
It's just yummy. So there's 30 grams of oats, 15 grams of chia seeds, 100 grams of free yogurt, unsweetened almond milk, strawberries, kiwis, cinnamon.
Oh my god, this girl does the most. Holy cow.
I made it last night for my breakfast.
Yeah,
And then this morning I was like, you know what? Make fresh oats for breakfast. And I'm gonna have this as my post-workout.
big slay.
So,
Tell the vlog what I have.
has maybe like 30 or 40 grams of cream of rice,
Okay, yeah. Which kind of cream of rice?
cookie butter, and a scoop of whey,
Yeah,
caramel brownie.
yeah. Slay. This meal's supposed to have 35 grams of whey, but I've only been doing it with 30, and I save 5 grams for a meal later tonight that I will show y'all when the time comes. We're gonna put some salt on this. We both have a couple of clients to train. We're gonna go head on off, do that, but I think I'll have a meal before work again, so see y'all very shortly for the next meal. We're now back at work, which inevitably means that meals are being eaten in our cars. Most common questions that I keep getting, either A, are you doing another show? Or B, why aren't you doing another show? And to put it super simple, my goal when I compete is to be competitive. I just came off the national stage where I placed in second callouts, which tells me that there's so much more work to be done in order for me to be the level of competitive that I want to be. At that point, I would really just be doing a show to do a show. And if you know anything about bodybuilding, like, it's not cheap. And kudos to those that just kind of do shows for fun and for whatever, but I want to come back better every time I get on stage. And in order for me to come back better, I do need an appropriate off season. The reason that we are here, a meal. So I'll show you guys what our next meal is looking like. It's a little bit all over the place. I'll eat it in parts. Last thing that I'll eat is my dessert. 25 grams of Elevate in chocolate peanut butter. This is their newest flavor. If you haven't yet tried it, you need to get your hands on a bag next time you place your order. I promise you will not regret it. I will say the texture is not as silky as the original few flavors. The flavor is insane. You are a Reese's peanut butter cup person. This right here is going to be the biggest life hack you have ever stumbled upon. You can thank me later. Pair along with the cream of rice. Like I said, it's kind of a random meal. 125 grams ground extra lean chicken. I just covered this in some cinnamon and I will add some salt to it, as well as some hot sauce, obviously. And then our veg of choice is 10 grams of kimchi because we love our gut, and 50 grams of sweet peas. These are giving me life right now. I like to kind of rub the sweet pea in the kimchi like dressing, and it's really good. I'll eat my veg along with the chicken. Once all of that's finished up, then I'll finish off with the cream of rice. back in the car. That means we're gonna have another meal. You are keeping track right now. I eat 6 meals a day. This is meal 5, and 4 of them have eaten in the car. That is honestly just the story of my life. I could eat inside at work. I don't like to socialize or talk really much while I eat. I like to mindfully eat and chew my food as much as I possibly can. Even if you gave me liquid food, I would still try and chew it. That's how important I think it is to rest while you're eating so that you can digest your food the best. Enough about that. Let me show you what the meal is. This meal is 125 grams of white fish, 10 grams of olive oil, which you cannot particularly see, but you'll have to believe me that it's in there. Some zucchini. Actually, you can tell that the olive oil's there because the zucchini's all like wet and soppy. And sauce on top is ghost pepper sauce. Seasoned the fish with dill. Honestly, that's been my vibe lately. You know me. You know that I literally don't season absolutely anything. But I've been on a really big dill kick for my white fish. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna train one more client. We're gonna probably grab some groceries on the way home, and then we will sit down before our last meal, talk more about how I'm feeling post-show. Tea. I also did mean to mention that there's also Flavor Gang takeout sauce on the fish as well. Just finished up at the grocery store. Not a very interesting grocery haul. Nonetheless, just some stuff that I needed. I got a jumbo thing of minute rice. I don't know what it is about minute rice, but I prefer it. It is rice that I like, so it's the rice that I get. I weigh it out dry, and then I do whatever the dry weight is times 1.25. That much water. I don't know. That's just the rice that I like and the rice that I eat. And the end. Mom asked me to pick up some banana. Unfortunately, these are not for me. My sister asked me to pick up some pesto, so unfortunately, that's not for me either. But the other thing that I did get was some shredded lettuce. Last meal that I would have just eaten, which is the fish, olive oil, and zucchini meal, I find that it doesn't give me a comfortable feeling in the evenings. I did want to start putting some shredded lettuce in that. 0 to 5 calories for a handful, and it's something that I can use to help bulk up my meal, make me feel more comfortable, especially when I'm at work in the evening. I also did a restock on my gum. It's my favorite gum in the whole entire world. It's bubble mint flavor. You are a bubble mint hater. I genuinely just don't understand. Like, I think that is the best gum to ever exist. Going to head home now. Oh yeah, I also wanted to tell you guys about the book that I'm reading this week. Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth, Awakening Your Life's Purpose. It's definitely a highly spiritual book. I think reading The Power of Now before reading this book is probably going to be your best bet. There's some of the concepts from the last book. You don't have to read The Power of Now to read this book, but I feel like there's a lot of things that this book has talked about, and I've been able to refer and jump back to ideas and concepts and whatever. All right, I am showered and settled from my long day of work and training and all the other life stuff. We are ready now to talk about the show and how those feels are feeling and what's going on there. I am now, I think, nine days post-show. It has taken me a while to really come to a conclusion about how I feel. I will say the first couple of days were super up and down. It's very much a roller coaster of emotions. Really proud of the package I bought, but part of me feeling, somewhat disappointed in my placing. In my opinion, if you're not first callouts and if you're not top 5, then however you did is sort of medium importance. But for anyone who is curious, I believe there was 12 or 13 girls in my class and I placed 8. So I guess you could say I was second call out. And here's the thing, I went into this show knowing that this was the absolute best I have ever looked, regardless of the fact that we did not earn a placing this year. I still feel a very solid sense. I'm still really happy with the package that we brought. Now, as per judges' feedback that I received in regards to conditioning, they were just wanting me to come in leaner and tighter. After I talked to my coach about this, sort of said that the look that we brought to evening was definitely better than prejudging, but prejudging is really what counts. And ultimately, last year, I got skin and bone shredded. The thing was, post-show, because of the extreme I took with my old coach to get down to that level of body fat, I did end up with a handful of health concerns. The end of my prep, for any reference, I'm not going to say the exact amount of calories that I was eating. Just know that it was very low. I was sub 1,000 for quite a period of time. I was doing 2 50 to 55 minute cardio sessions per day. And upon talking to my coach in regards to conditioning, his primary thing is that when I step off stage, the end of a season, my health is not an absolute disaster. Given the protocol that I was following, given the kind of athlete that I am, he knows that I would have done anything that I needed to do to get a little bit leaner. Something that is so important to him is my long-term health and my long-term ability to continue to compete, and he knew that it wasn't worth jeopardizing my health to bring me in much more conditioned than what I was. Now, with all of that being said, I feel like I have finally made peace with the way that the show had gone this year. It is very difficult to digest for sure. Again, I'm just so happy with the package that we did bring. Let's say, for example, that I had 2 pounds of body fat I still could have lost. My last year's stage weight was 115 and this year was 130. 130 minus, let's say, a relative 2 pounds of body fat, 128. That is 13 pounds of muscle that I was able to add to my structure. This 13 pounds of mass that we put on my tiny little 5'2" frame, and damn, I'm pretty happy about that. The main reason why I never decided to name this series a Road to Pro series is because I firmly believe this could be a long journey for me. The whole concept of bodybuilding is to build your body. That cannot be done through endless preps and endless diet. That is why we are transitioning from reverse into an off season. My reverse will still go on for another handful of weeks. We do need to very slowly and controllingly build my calories back up to a maintenance level. As much as it is so exciting to prep and compete, there are improvements that I would like to make. We can use all of the stuff that we learned about my body during this prep with us in a future prep. We know I'm a little bit more stubborn when it comes to losing body fat. Body does require me to eat very, very little food and do very, very high cardio. Something that we could do to help combat that is go forth with a longer prep. Given that I have stepped off stage in good health this year, I'm actually able to reverse, maintenance, build. Whereas last year, I spent quite a period of time just in a health phase getting things in order before we were even able to increase calories. And even when we did increase calories, my body continued to respond to such a small amount of calories for a long period of time. A lot of you guys have messaged me to ask me, what are my plans? Here is my plan. I send my coach a weekly check-in on Thursdays. For any reference, here's what I look like this upcoming Thursday, and here is my weight. And every single week I send my coach my check-in. He tells me what we're doing, he tells me what to do, and I just do it. Will I do a show next year? I don't know. Will I do nationals next year? I don't know. Because I didn't place, I do also have to re-qualify. But basically what I'm getting to is whatever decisions are going to be made in regards to me and stepping on stage are in the trusting hands of my coach. I am the athlete. He sends me the plan. All I have to do is continue to execute. I know that from my last off season, I can keep myself focused. We could definitely make a lot more progress. That is the goal, to body build. Thank you so much to anyone who has sent me a message asking me about what's next, why am I not doing another show, what's going on, how am I feeling, yada yada yada. I will say it is very overwhelming for me to get back to those abundance of messages. If you received a response from me and it felt very short, just know that I love you and I appreciate you for checking in. This has just been a very high, very low, very strange last 9 days. Again, just know that I love you and I so appreciate you looking out for me, your concern, support, and your curiosity about what's going on here. Okay, this camera has been rolling for almost 10 minutes now. I'm gonna go grab my last meal. I will come show it to you guys and we'll wrap this up. Enough. My last meal is also my absolute favorite meal. Lactose-free Greek yogurt, blueberries, peanut butter, a little bit of cinnamon. Oh, 5 minutes later, Amanda coming to explain to you that the extra 5 grams of whey that I didn't use in my post-workout meal, I put in my yogurt to flavor my yogurt. Used the Ube Coconut Pro HD. And oh my gosh, that is the day. I am exhausted. With all of this being said, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I can't believe you watched this video. I love you so much. Thank you all so deeply and so dearly for all of your support, not only on my show day, but throughout my entire prep and even in these last 9 days as I start navigating a reverse. I love you and I will talk to you very soon. Goodbye.